Good morning, sixth grade, and happy Monday. Miss Garcia here with your week three, I believe. Yes, week three of digital learning here. And, with all the assignments here, we've got this one last week right before we head on to what would have been our quote unquote spring break time. So I do want to let you know that during that scheduled spring break time next week, I will not be assigning um, work. I would like you to have a wonderful spring break. However, for those of you who may need to catch up, it will be a week of time to catch up on those assignments. Okay. So, here are today's objectives. Please pause the video, take a moment to read through them, and then I will go through each assignment for today. Okay. Make sure you're keeping up on that planner, that you're checking off assignments as you're completing them. Again, I'm noticing those who are on constantly and working through problems. Thank you so much for your constant effort and dedication. All right, so today, it being Monday, I do want to focus on Dolphin Pride this week, and this week is a focus on staying true to you. So I've linked some videos here for you to watch at different levels of maturity. I encourage you to watch all of them because they all have wonderful, great information and positivity in them. And today's closure question is going to be connected to Dolphin Pride. So please make sure that you take a look at this and you reflect on them. You think about what does it mean to stay true to yourself. Okay. Um, Next, we have for your reading block, your English language arts block, an article that I would like you to read on a program called News ELA. So this will be a new program that we have not used this year yet, but I've put the link on there. Make sure that you sign in with Google or log in with Google. And I've already created a class for us. If you have any issues, please email me or jump on this morning's Google Meet and we can try to problem solve that. But this is an article about mindset, about how you think about how you learn and how you think about how you gain new knowledge. And there are quiz questions, or the way that I look at them is comprehension questions attached to that each article. At the top of each article, there are different reading levels. So if you start reading the article and you find that it is either too simple or too complex for you while you read, please change that level. Obviously, the higher numbers are higher levels, lower numbers are lower levels. So make sure that you're keeping an eye on the level of article that you're reading. And then the quiz questions may also adjust a little bit in that sense as well. All right. In your math block today, um, we are going to be doing some review error analyses this week. Today's error analysis is going to focus on multiplying and dividing fractions. I have linked in the assignment, but also here on the slide, a video that I made explaining how to complete this error analysis, since we've done them informally in our notebooks, but we haven't done a formal form of the error analysis that you necessarily turned in. So please, before you email and ask questions, watch the video, watch it a few times if you need to, so that you can fully understand the expectations of that assignment. And then I've linked the assignment on there with two problems. Make sure that you're scrolling all the way down. Make sure there's no second, third, fourth, fifth pages that I've added on there. Okay. Just the same as you would have with the paper in front of you. I always say check the back of the paper, make sure there's no additional work. Same thing with these digital assignments. All right. A long walk to water, your engineering project today is your final reflection day. So you should have created the assignment and created your prototype and gone through this process of engineering a product that would hopefully solve a problem that you identified in a long walk to water. And I'd like you to reflect on that. I have left some examples on Google Classroom. Again, this is in our science section, and you will be doing some typing. So this might be better to be completed during your ELA block this morning. Your final reflection and thoughts on this process. I've attached an example of previous year's students' reflections and images. So please make sure that you're also snapping a picture of your prototype and linking it into your document as well, your sketch and your prototype. All right. Lastly, for today, we've got a Rube Goldberg challenge. So this is very much connected to our novel engineering project that you've just completed. And I'm very excited because we've done this project in the past and students have absolutely loved it. So for those of you who have not heard of Rube Goldberg before, or what a Rube Goldberg machine is, this will all be new information for you. So please make sure that you are checking through the slides very carefully. There's quite a few slides on the Rube Goldberg challenge. So please make sure you're going through them multiple times. There are videos, there are images, but it goes step by step of how to start and work with and complete a Rube Goldberg challenge. And so I'm very excited about that. I am linking a Flipgrid for the Rube Goldberg challenge on this assignment as well. So as you are going through it and as you are completing it, you can upload your videos to our Flipgrid. So this is an assignment in your science section of Google Classroom. So make sure that you take a look at that. All right, as always, keep reading. I know many of you have already probably gone through your AR books. If you have additional books at home, I encourage you to continue to read those and take AR quizzes on those. There are botanical articles, those that you find interesting or you want to learn more about. You can continue to go to Britannica School, the middle school section, and read about topics that you're interested in, and reflect on those and discuss those with your family around you. Those who might have access now with Mrs. Gonzalez's help to online public library readings, please make sure that you're using that resource as well so that you can continue your reading, continue practicing. All right. Reflex and Dreambox, always great tools to continue with your fluency in math and with your understanding of concepts of sixth grade math. Okay. Quizlet and math flashcards, make sure that you're continuing to expand your vocabulary through Quizlet and practice those vocabulary terms so that you can use them in your everyday speech and writing. And then your math flashcards are really important to continue to um, review and go over from the math content that we've done so far this year. And as always, Typing Club, many of you have become very good at typing and more efficient with typing. And as you can see, especially through this digital learning space that we've been doing these past few weeks, typing's an important skill to have for sure in today's society. So I encourage you to continue practicing on Typing Club as well. All right, I already spoke about our closure prompt, so make sure that you watch those Pride videos and reflect on the idea of um, being true to yourself before answering the closure prompt. All right, and today's Flipgrid is going to be the only Flipgrid that I create for this week. So a heads up to those of you who are constantly checking Flipgrid. I love that. But because I really want you to focus on that Rube Goldberg challenge and the fact that you're going to be creating your own Flipgrid to respond to today's Flipgrid, I want you to make sure that I give you as much time as I can. So today will be this week's only Flipgrid. All right. So again, make sure that you're staying organized and keeping up with these assignments. Congratulations to those of you who are. Continue to keep an eye um, on Parent Square with those messages we're sending out, as well as on HomeLink Online. All right, have a great Monday, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.